Hi there, today we're talking about how to gossip in Esperanto. We're going to look at 3 words today and many of their offspring and variations that can be formed from them. Those words are famo, klaĉo, and onidiro. They're related, but they're not the same. They all have different flavors and different things that they focus on. Before we get into that, though, be aware that the American Good Film Festival is happening now. 27 new Esperanto short films were just posted on the Esperanto USA YouTube channel, and the one with the most YouTube likes on May 25th will win a $100 Audience Choice Award. So check the links below for more info and go check those out, and leave some nice comments if you're so inclined. Let's start today with famo. What does famo mean? Famo kind of means what it means in English. It's fame, notoriety. Okay, it could be good fame, bona famo. It could be bad fame, mal bona famo. You could have an infamous criminal. You could have a famous saint. And so it just means, all right, what is being said here? What is the knowledge, information that has been spread from person to person by mouth, maybe imprecisely at times, but what do we know about this person, okay? It's neutral, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean we're throwing shade or saying negative things. It just means what is the reputation of this person. Fama, the adjective form, means what it does in English, famous. Fama actoro, a famous actor, okay? The emphasis there, though, it's a noun at the end of the day. And so it's about the notoriety. Do you have good fame? Do you have, am I spreading imprecise or untrue knowledge or information about you? Malvera famo, okay? Yeah, I can do that, but it can also be good things that are said. So that's famo. The next word we're going to look at is klaĉi. And I want you to remember, famo, I said famo, ending with an O, because it's about the noun. Klaĉi ends in an I because it's about the verb. Klaĉi means to gossip, to say negative things about someone else, malicious, bad things about it. It has a negative connotation. You don't have good gossip. Gossip is, it's bad. It's at someone's expense. Fame can be all good and everyone's happy, but klaĉi, no. How are we going to remember that klaĉi equals to gossip? Here's a couple options. You could say, oh, that woman at church, she clutched her pearls and said, oh, can you believe so-and-so ran off with so-and-so's daughter, and I think they might have eloped, my goodness. She clutched her pearls while she klaĉied. Okay, she klaĉis. All right, so you clutch your pearls while you klaĉi. Another thing is, a lot of times gossip is about sexual infidelity, love affairs, tawdry things that are happening in the romance department. So often you klaĉi about the crotchy, okay? What people do with their crotches ends up being a big part of gossip. So klaĉi about the crotchy, okay? And from klaĉi, that verb, we can build some other words like klaĉema, inclined to gossip. Or if we're talking about the little old ladies sitting around gossiping at church, you could say klaĉulo or klaĉulino, if you're having to emphasize that it's a female, but klaĉulo could be any gender there. Okay, klaĉulo, one who gossips, one who does that sort of stuff. So klaĉi is good, and remember it's a verb first, but you can make a noun out of it. You can say klaĉo. We don't, in case you're wondering, we don't have to say klaĉaĵo when we're talking about a rumor in and of itself or a bit of scandalous gossip. No, just klaĉo works for that. La klaĉo estas ke ŝi gravediĝis. The gossip is that she became pregnant, okay? Now, that could be a good thing for other people, but in this case, when klaĉi is involved, oh, and we're talking about it in a looking down on that person sort of a way. I'll be honest, I don't use famo or klaĉo that often. Good to know them. Now, I might see them in a book sometimes, but they're not that often. Usually, if we're talking about, oh, just, the word on the street is this, or, oh yeah, I've been hearing that. What we say, the Esperanto default way of talking about rumors and just vague information that may or may not be true is actually onidiro. What does onidiro mean? You can probably break that one down if you know your pronouns, you know your basic verbs, into oni and diro, or diri. That verb means to say or to tell, and oni means they in the general sense, like they say it's good to brush your teeth, or people should do this, or folks say this. So it's not, oh, those 3 people, they, no, that's Eli. But if we're talking about they in the general sense of, the general populace has the following opinion, you would say oni. And so you can stick those together and make it into onidiro, which is the stuff being said by people in general. So onidiro is a rumor. Be it good, be it bad, it's just the word on the street by them in general. And that gives us the opportunity to make one of 3 phrases to introduce a rumor. You could say, Laŭ onidiro, li estas aĉulo. Laŭ means along or according to. So according to onidiro, stuff being said by people, he is an aĉulo. That means a bad person. Acha ulo. He's a bad one. He's a villain. He's a rogue. He's a cad. So Laŭ onidiro is one way. You could also spell it out and say, Oni diras ke li estas aĉulo. They say that he is a bad person. Third, you could say, and this is the fun, sleek, aerodynamic, streamlined one, is Onidire li estas aĉulo. Onidire would literally be translated as they sayingly, he is a bad person. You can't do that in English, but in Esperanto, you can make a word like that and an expression like that, and it totally works great. So, Onidire, la Usona Bona Film-Festivalo okazas nun. Go check out those films and enjoy them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Thank you, patrons, for making this video possible.